this video, I'm going to be covering virtual assistant, accounting, and bookkeeping. I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions revolving around this, so hopefully you don't have to go and research and go to all these other places. I'm going to pack it with everything that I feel like you need to know in this one video. So first question, can a virtual assistant do bookkeeping? So if you're talking about a general VA that you've hired who might be doing a bunch of admin tasks or like ad hoc things, then generally I would say yes, they can probably start off with doing some basic bookkeeping and accounting, but I wouldn't expect them to have a highly specialized sort of approach to your bookkeeping and accounting. So if it's stuff that you're doing right now, then you can probably go ahead and easily train that to a general virtual assistant that you've hired to take on some more bookkeeping, accounting related sort of tasks. What do virtual bookkeepers actually do? Like, what are the specific tasks that you can delegate to them within your business? Well, just like traditional on-site bookkeepers, virtual bookkeepers can do much of the same thing. So they'll be managing day-to-day financial tasks such as recording transactions, reconciling bank and credit card accounts, processing payroll, issuing invoices, chasing invoices. They may also be liaising with clients with anything to do with billing and invoicing as well. So there's like a tiny bit of client support role in there as well. So those are a few of the main tasks. Virtual bookkeeping is also known as remote or online bookkeeping as well. So can you be a bookkeeper without a degree? So I kind of touched on this before, that you have bookkeepers and then you'll have accountants. So accountants, you can expect a higher level of skill and business acumen in regards to a bookkeeper. But bookkeeping in general is one of the higher paid roles that you can get into without actually having any sort of degree, which is why it's such a popular one when it comes to virtual assistant bookkeepers and hiring abroad as well. What is a virtual accountant? So a virtual accountant is somebody who has gone to university, they've studied accounting, and they're going to have a lot more experience and in-depth knowledge into business and what accounting in business entails. I would like to think of an accounting VA as someone who is more going to be goal-oriented or outcome-oriented. The big question, should you hire a bookkeeper VA or an accountant VA? If you ask me, if you ask every other successful business owner out there, the answer is going to be yes. If you are a CEO, a boss woman, boss man, an entrepreneur, a small business owner, whatever it is that you are, you should not be getting caught up in the admin and the bookkeeping and the accounting tasks of your business. We all know that if you don't know your numbers in your business, then you don't know your business at all, okay? As a CEO or a boss, you should be focusing your attention and your energy on the things that are going to be conducive to the growth and the scaling of your business, and bookkeeping is not one of those. Yes, knowing your numbers is, but you want somebody trained within your team, a staff member who can put all these reports together, put the P&L together so that you can just review and oversee it. You don't want to spend hours and hours actually doing that yourself. I've got someone who works 35 to 40 hours full-time, because my business is quite bookkeeping heavy, full-time in my team. So that's actually saving me probably 60 to 80 hours per week, because it would take me twice as long to do all those things that she's doing. And you know what? She loves doing it. She's like all number-minded and very logical and analytical, and that just does not turn me on. Like, I don't like to do the bookkeeping. So if you're in a position where you are chasing up all these invoices, billing all these clients, putting together your own P&Ls, doing all this financial data stuff within your business, and you're pulling your hair out and you want more time, it's time to let it go. It's time to look at getting a bookkeeper on board or even accountant and seeing what magic you can make from that, right? And a lot of magic can come from the things that you let go of that are no longer serving you. Now, before I wrap this up, I promised you guys that I would tell you what I do within my business with accounting and bookkeeping. So as I've mentioned, I've got a Filipino bookkeeper accountant who works 35 to 40 hours per week in my business. And then I have an Australian accountant who I have quarterly meetings with, and meetings as needed as well. So basically my Filipino accountant, who's amazing, she's been with me for like 2 years now. She does the crux of the accounting and financials within my business. And then my Australian accountant oversees it just for legislation purposes and to making sure that we're doing everything by the books. It's good to have someone oversee all the other other bits and pieces that my Filipino bookkeeping VA has done as well. So I found that to be a really good combo for me and helped me get a lot done. So that's a wrap for this video.